Okay then, in this video I will show you how to set up a Django project. So I created a folder called WebGIS Culture Heritage Project, and I will be storing a Django project inside this folder. Currently it's empty, but we will soon set up our Django project inside this folder. So that's why let's open our command line and then let's navigate into this folder in our command line. So if you are on Windows, you can follow my steps. If you are on Mac operating system or on Linux, so my steps should be very similar in there. So just navigate to your folder in command line, and then what we need to do is we need to check if Python is installed on our system. So if you followed my tutorial on Python, you should have Python installed on your machine. But if you would like to check, the easiest way would be just to write Python and then -- version. So this one will tell you what version you have, what version of Python you have on your machine. So if you don't see Python version, it's gonna throw an error, something like Python is not recognized code or command line or something. And then that means you don't have Python installed on your machine. That means you just need to go to the official website of Python, which is python.org, and then download it and install it. Okay. So now I assume that you have Python installed on your machine. Now what we need to do is we need to create a virtual environment, and we do it by typing Python and then -m, -venv, and then -env. So this env will be our folder for our virtual environment. So I'll show that to you. So if I open this folder, now we have another folder, call it env, and then it has scripts folder. So if you go to that one, so there are some files, and this one activate.bat, this one activates your virtual environment. While deactivate.bat, as the name suggests, deactivates your virtual environment. And whatever you install will be stored in this lib site packages folder. So that means if we right now install Django framework, not set up a Django project, but just install Django framework, it will be installed in here. Okay, I'll show that to you later. So now let's activate our virtual environment. For that, we need to run that activate file. So in my case, it's inside this env scripts activate. All right. So if I run that file, as you can see, now I have env in the parentheses. That means my virtual environment has been activated. So if you would like to deactivate it, so you just type deactivate, that's it. That's how you deactivate it. But for now, let's activate it. Then the next step would be to collect or install Django framework. And we do it by typing pip install Django. So we are not setting up a Django project yet. We're just collecting or fetching Django framework. And as I said before, it will be stored in the lib/site packages folder. So I'll show that to you. So if I go to there and then env and then lib and site packages, so you see Django framework is in here now. So now it's successful. We have installed our Django framework. Now we can set up our Django project. And we do it by typing Django, then admin, then start project, and then you need to give it a name. So you need to give a project a name. So in my case, it's gonna be Australian Culture Heritage project, like this. So if I just hit enter, it's gonna create or it's gonna set up a Django project, call it Austral Culture Heritage Project. So let me show that to you. It's in here. You see, Austral Culture Heritage Project. You can call it whatever you like. So, and then inside this we have some files and etc. So in the next video we're gonna discuss this Django project in more detail, and we'll start on creating our first application, Django application. So that's it regarding this video, and I will see you in the next one.